I know what you're thinking. Why isn't George over here? Oh, that wasn't what you were thinking? Oh. Well, George is on his way anyways, so. So not long ago, Project Farm did a video on some portable air compressors, or portable tire inflators, rather would be a better term. And I even expressed in a comment how pitiful they all were. It was really, really sad to me that in 10 minutes, very few of them could get a normal car tire to 30 psi. George, did you come back to help? I've had this little thing for a few months. This is a Viair 88P. This little thing is quite affordable, I would say. I think I paid about $66 for it, which, sure, compared to the ones in Project Farm's video, this is over double the price of most of them, if not all of them. But this thing is substantially heavier duty. In fact, right here on it, the maximum runtime is 25 minutes at 30 psi. Max pressure is 120 psi, and it is 12 volt, so you don't connect it to your cigarette lighter, but rather directly to your battery. We're going to take the valve stem out of this tire, let all of the air out, and then inflate it back up and see how quickly it will get this up to the rated pressure, 44 psi. Now we've got no air at all coming out of that stem, so put the valve core back in. It has a thread-on style fitting, so you have to take this and thread it onto your tire. Once that's decently snug, then you've got the gauge here, which I'm also going to grab a stopwatch on my phone. That's just a hair under 44. One thing that you'll want to know with this is that the gauge is not accurate when the compressor is running. It will show slightly higher when the compressor is running. George already knew that, but he just wanted to make sure you did too. I would say this is a fairly worst case scenario, and it still managed to inflate this big truck tire up from 0 psi all the way to about 44 psi in 7 minutes. That's pretty good. Now let's go and show you another example of a more realistic situation for use for this. The compressor is still toasty warm from having blown up that other tire. Here's a more realistic situation. Your tire is just a little bit low on your car. So we're going to inflate it. And we're going to see just how quick it will blow up a partially inflated car tire. This is a 195 7014, and it has right about 10 psi in it. We're up to right around 35, so we went a little over, but did that in 2 minutes. So in a real world situation where you're just inflating a tire on your car, this is going to get you there a whole lot faster than one of those little cheapy guys. And from a year of abuse that I've done to this thing, it's going to hold up. You can run it off of the battery in your car because it's got a nice long, I believe 10-foot electric cord and then a 15-foot air hose. So you can reach all four corners of your car with this thing with no extra extension cords or anything. For the price, I would say this is a phenomenal little compact compressor. Something that you can throw in the back of your car, and in an event of an emergency when you need to blow up tires, this thing will do it for you. There you go. Hopefully this video has been interesting for you and shown you a handy tool that you should pick up and keep in your car. Thanks for watching. George greatly appreciates the better ride quality that properly inflated tires give.